more battle. And another look at Shohei Ohtani back in his home country, back in a Samurai Japan uniform. Based on the first 4 games, he is ready for the moment. For Italy, Mike Piazza says, we're just playing Pepper. They haven't shown a ton of power yet up to this point. Italy, no home runs, just the 3rd team to make it to this point in a World Baseball Classic without going deep.
Shohei Ohtani's 2nd start here in the World Baseball Classic. First one against China, he was terrific.
His first strikeout of the tournament. Ohtani's first strikeout of the night. Ground ball. Murakami makes a nice pick there at 3rd base. 2 down. Here's Dominic Fletcher, David's brother. 3-2, sawed off, and Trouble gets down in center field, so a 2-out knock. Ohtani only gave up 1 hit in 4 total innings in the opener against China. Italy's got a knock here in the first. Here's Brett Sullivan, the catcher. Ground ball. Second base, Maki to Okamoto. No, the 2-out base hit doesn't hurt Ohtani. He's due up 3rd. Here's the right-hander, Ryan Castellani, 26 years old. Last year in AAA with Las Vegas for most of the year. Pokes it out into left field. A leadoff base hit. Goodness, has Lars Nootbaar ever been setting a tone for Samurai Japan? A 4-pitch walk for Kondo, who gets on again in front of his former teammate in NPB, Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani with a rocket caught right behind the bag.
And Mike Piazza and his coaches wanted the shift, and they have just gained themselves a huge out.
In the air, foul territory, left side. David Fletcher makes the play. Castellani now has to contend with the reigning MVP in NPB, Munetaka Murakami. Castellani's 3-2. Called strike 3. And Italy's starter pumping his fist, heading back to the dugout. Vinny Pasquantino, a couple of his teammates told me, is waiting for him to erupt. He strikes out swinging here against Ohtani, and 1-0-2. 2 away to Vito Friscia. He delivers the 1-2 and has his 3rd punch out in 2 frames. Close ball 4 goes the way of Kondo.
There he faces the big boy with somebody on.
Ohtani bunts it to the left side, fielded by Lasorsa. The throw is wide and gets away. Kondo at 3rd. In the win against Australia, the turning point of the game was when Ohtani hit one about 500 feet. On the other end of the spectrum, you got a bunt single for a base hit. Will this be another turning point? Move Kondo into scoring position with less than 2 out for the new Boston Red Sox outfielder Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball up the middle. Good stop is short. It will score a run, but a fantastic play to keep it on the infield.
All the shifting has paid off already very nicely for manager Mike Piazza. A lot of traffic so far, Stephen, for Samurai Japan.
Lasorsa welcomes Kazuma Okamoto.
No stranger to 30 home runs in a season.
One more time, Lasorsa to Okamoto. He hangs back and puts it in the air to left field. That ball is gone! The Yomiuri Giant in a big moment in the bottom of the 3rd.
They find a way and press and bunt and run. They know that the boppers will show up, and there it is again on display.
And again, you always see the ovation from the crowd and the respect paid right back by the player. Now 2 strikes on Italy's catcher. Nope. Some filth off the table for strike 3, back-to-back for Ohtani. Will again face the Italian nightmare, Vinny Pasquantino. Yanked it, ball 4. The hardest he's had to work, Ohtani, here in the 4th. 3-1. Fly ball to left field. Yoshida back at the track, at the wall. And he makes the catch. Mastrobuoni gave that one a ride and gave the fans here in Tokyo a little bit of a scare. 1 down in the 5th. And Ohtani loses the first pitch to DeLuzio.
If you're going to get hit by 83 and not 102.
And for a second time, we'll have Halo versus Halo. Ohtani and David Fletcher. And Fletcher with a little cue ball through the right side. Going first to third. DeLucio and Italians are starting to feel it these last couple of innings against Ohtani. Big opportunity in front of Sal Frelick, the #2 prospect in the Milwaukee Brewers organization. Popped up. Who's got it? Nootbaar in. DeLucio will tag, and Nootbaar's throw scares him back to third. To escape the fifth unscathed, have to battle it out with the hottest hitter for Team Italy and Nicky Lopez. That hits Lopez on the leg to load the bases.
The leash is getting shorter as Shohei has struggled a little bit in consecutive innings now.
They're loaded for Dominic Fletcher. Dominic Fletcher doesn't hit it hard, but gets it down in right field. DeLucio scores. David Fletcher will follow. Italy has cut the deficit in half.
The Fighting Italians have made it a hard night here for Shohei Ohtani.
Dominic Fletcher came through with a base hit with 2 out in the 5th. That forces Hideki Kuriyama to the bullpen. 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. To Munetaka Murakami. Murakami on the first pitch, drives it to center field. That ball off the bottom of the wall. Murakami breaks through. In the World Baseball Classic, it's 5-2 Japan.
Left center field. Glad he's able to get some wood on it and get a result.
Okamoto goes the other way on his first pitch. That will get down and be extra bases. 2 more will score. Kazuma Okamoto have a night.
That was a much needed sigh of relief. Smiles. Shohei greets Munetaka. But it's about the big man. The 30 homer power. What a night. Line to line. Clutch. And getting the applause he really deserves. A favorite son in Yu Darvish takes him out now for Team Samurai Japan here in the top of the 7th inning. A comfortable lead 7-2.
2-2 freezes him. 1-1 on David Fletcher. And Fletcher, 1 hopper to Murakami. Long throw. And he makes it for the 2nd out. The 3-1 grounded to short. Darvish sends the Italians down. 1-2-3. Masataka Yoshida. That ball is crushed. Masataka Yoshida with a sensational tournament.
Not only has he shown the ability to spray the ball around and be clutch, gave you a tough at bat, but yes, you miss a spot and he will hit it a long ways as he just did against a left-handed pitcher here.
Festa enters. Matt Festa, the Seattle Mariners. A tall task, 1st and 2nd, still nobody out. And Maki down the line, right field, tailing toward the excite seats, but it stays in play. Tagging up is Murakami. He moves up to 3rd base. 4-time All-Star in 6 NPB seasons is Sosuke Genda. Genda fights it to right field and tacks on another.
There's no letting up. Tacking on some runs. Never enough.
Dominic Fletcher. Dominic Fletcher hits it well. Left center field. Carrying back toward the wall. And that ball is gone. Dominic Fletcher with Italy's first home run of the World Baseball Classic.
Thật như chúa phán ánh sáng ngài sẽ ban